everybody, I thought I would just share with you this evening a quick kind of meal prep the night before a race. It's 16 miles tomorrow. Not a massive distance, but I still like to make sure that I'm eating the correct way, especially the night before. I think it's also important to note that in the days leading up to it, I make sure that I'm as hydrated as I can be. I try and eat as good as I can. I try to stay away from the treats and things like that. You're only human, I'm only human. These things happen. So what I had today was just kind of a simple pasta dish with a kind of a light tomato sauce and some veggies, and I had I think 2 fruit bars, so relatively straightforward. And I also had some cactus water as well, which I'm kind of getting into at the moment. Anyway, tonight this is what it looks like. I'm going with just real simple stuff: sweet potato, veggies, and I'll just kind of talk you through the process, and hopefully you get some value out of it. Now, ahead of time I prepared some cut broccoli and cauliflower, boiled the kettle, got my sweet potatoes ready, which I'll go and get in a moment, and I'll just kind of talk you through the process of how I do things. So sweet potatoes, I like to make sure I normally have 2 small potatoes. I've got kind of a relatively large one there, I suppose, so I'm just going to whack those 2 together. Oven is out of commission at the moment, so I'm going microwave. Not what I'd ideally like to do, but needs must, it is what it is. So I'm going to whack these in the microwave for a moment. I've already washed them beforehand, and then I'll talk you through the other bits and pieces that I've got going on. Hopefully I can get some nice close-up shots and talk you through the dish. But basically that is the base of the dish, and I'm going to start to put things on top thereafter. So this can go in the microwave now. So it might be a little bit loud now. I've got the microwave on. I'm going to talk you through some of the other things I like to put with it. So first and foremost, we've got some, like I said, some chopped cauliflower and some broccoli. Just boil those. Doesn't take very long at all, 6-7 minutes, something like that, depending on how firm you want it. But I like to soften them up a little bit. I would never have them raw as is. So I've got those going on, which we'll sort out in a moment. Now, on top of the potatoes, a couple of different things, a couple of different options. Always go with spinach, which I've just got over there, and then what I tend to do is kind of bean-based topping. So it could be something like, even like a lentil like this. I do like these lentils here. Again, in the packet, I'm not doing anything fancy, I'm not cooking it from scratch. Again, needs must, it is what it is. I'm not going to pretend to anybody like I'm sitting here preparing 2 hours worth of food the night before. I'm really not. I might also go with some black beans as well, depends. It's either or, not both. And then the kind of the lazier option, but actually perfectly fine, the 5 beans. So in here you've got a nice mix of beans, and I find them just, again, straightforward, ready to go. It doesn't take long at all. I'm going to chop up some fresh veggies. We've got some peppers, we've got some tomatoes, and I've also got some watercress. So it's going to be quite a big dish, quite a lot of volume, but I'm eating it now. The time is 5 o'clock. By the time I'm kind of finished with all this, it'll be about 5:15, and then that should be absolutely fine for me. And I'll just continue to hydrate throughout this evening before tomorrow, where I'll then eat a porridge-based dish with flaxseed, chia seed, hemp seeds, some blueberries, pecans, walnut, Brazil nuts, all the good stuff. So let's get some close-up shots of what's going on right now. Okay, so it's also probably important to mention, I'm sure you've guessed by now, I'm by no means a professional. I'm very much of the opinion, just kind of chuck it together. You're not going to get any real Instagram photo posts from me. I just tend to, boil it, cut it, wash it, cook it, whatever I need to do, throw it all together on a plate and just enjoy. So I'm starting to build it up now. The cauliflower and broccoli has now finished cooking, so that's ready to go. A last little blast in the microwave for sweet potatoes again. A bit disappointing, can't use the oven, but hey, it is what it is. Also got some nutritional yeast I'm going to pop on afterwards as well. So this is some good stuff. So I normally put this on top of the potato and then the beans on top. I've decided I'm going to go with the 5 beans just because I kind of fancy it. So I've built my bed of veggies over there, veggies and salad. We're going to get the sweet potatoes out in just about 3 minutes and then we're ready to roll, building the final construction of tonight's dinner. So there you have it, dinner with Dan. Let me know in the comments below what you have before a race. I would say in terms of the quantity of food there, it's probably about 20% more than I would typically have, but I've got a lot more veggies there just because I know that I have a lot of veggies today with the food that I eat at lunchtime. And on top of that, some of the other things I've cooked up, like the broccoli and cauliflower and some of the additional beans, I'm going to be doing a soup tomorrow. So I just cooked them up anyway, I haven't put everything on. And yeah, just looking forward to diving in now. And what I will be having with this is, I've got some green tea over there and some coconut water kind of mixed in with some fruit just to give it a little bit more of a taste. Anyway, I'll catch you tomorrow for the Way Ahead 25k.